This is pretty cool. So I'm zoomed in pretty far to my sculpt that I'm working on. Um, and I keep forgetting as I'm in here just how how much control you have over how close you can get. So, oops, a little. Should bring this up. There we go. So I can really, do something that it's kind of against how I was, or how I've always gone about drawing, where you shouldn't focus on the tiny details and get really in there. You should block it in and, do the details after. But this is just too fun. It's almost as though I'm just standing on the edge of what I'm doing here, and I can seamlessly pull it in and have a look at what I'm doing. So I like to start by blocking it in. This is only the third time I've been in here, but I like to block it in and then just start going over it with multicolored paint strokes. This is like a little skull sketch that I'm working on right now. Um, yeah, so let's see. Mostly just an experiment, but you can, and I'm just in this eye area now. I'm actually curious how far CoolPaintr will allow me to go. So that's my camera all the way over there. That kind of just shows you that's the end of my room, and I've just made this as tall as like a gymnasium. So let's see. Oop. So I want to zoom in. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much the max. I mean, I don't see why you'd have to get any larger than that. And then at the same time, I can grab it, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in, and make it. Gosh, I can make it that tiny, which is really, really bizarre. Wow, this is really quite a bit of fun. Quite a bit of fun. I'm still trying to figure out if there's any practical, um, anything that you can do in here that would actually, excuse me, having a burp. Anything you could do in here that would actually be helpful as like an artist tool. Maybe you could block in a scene and export it, because I know you can export it and then open it in other 3D programs or view it online. I think, I'm not sure actually. But yeah, for right now, it's just an incredible experience to go all the way up in here and do some crazy stuff. So let's get to drawing. Let's get a little bit of a let's get a different green and let's pull ourselves in, maybe get a little more realistic in terms of how far away we're going to be drawing this. Oh yeah, and then I could literally turn this whole thing. Got full control of where this goes. So I could even hide something back here, that would never be seen by anyone else, but I could do a sign it. Oop. Writing is actually pretty fun. Venture Skull. Oop. 2018. And that is just hidden in my artwork. Unless you peered right in there. So all the way up. So stuff like that is really cool. It's a lot of fun. Let's paint in some gross eyeball goo. I don't really like how that looks. I'm gonna keep going with these vein dudes. I'll do it like this though. I don't really like that other one that I did. Got an eyedropper tool if you want to get your exact color. You can hit that, and then can't get. I don't feel like they need to add the second move controller, which I read on the PSVR Reddit forums that they're gonna be doing, so that I could look down here, and this is where my other hand is, and I would point there. I would hold my hand up in the air and hold the palette or whatever other tools I have, because to use this would be better as a interaction tool, you know, with my artwork, and then the second move controller would be my menus and everything. And I know that other VR painting apps have like a spinning mechanism where it's all accessible with, I'm pretty sure, without touching any actual buttons on the controller. Could be wrong there. I haven't used any other painting apps besides this one. Oop. So fun though. I was just listening to Spotify's Dissect on Kanye West while drawing in here, but I wanted to live stream for a bit, and they don't let you listen to Spotify while live streaming on PSVR. So it's super calming to just kind of be in here listening to Spotify, you know, doodling on whatever I'm doodling on, even if it's not for anything in particular. Can't help though, right? Can't hurt though. That's what I'm saying. Couldn't hurt though, right? That's just so, that feels so good to do that, to go around my shapes, out of my drawing area though. Oof. Let's pull this over here. I'm curious to know if some people get motion sickness in this by moving stuff around. Also, I turned off diffuse and specular because I feel like they don't look good, because to my knowledge you can't change this light source except for by actually moving it around, and that kind of looks like shit, to be honest with you. And the self-illuminated has a much more digital paint feel to it. What do I get out of here? Yeah, and then specular. Is that the one I just did? What am I getting a trophy for? What did I didn't do anything. So specular is like shiny. Diffuse is looking almost the same. So yeah, shiny, not shiny. Yeah, I just think it kind of looks cheap versus self-illuminated, which is just pure color. And I'm assuming that this is supposed to be used for making light in a scene when combined with this, but yeah, I like just the pure color, and then you can paint in your own shadows and make your own light sources, and it's just a lot more like actual painting. Let's scale this back for a minute. Oop. Let's get a gander at what we're doing. Let's just do a block in. Let's do a quick block in, get back to doing that and not worrying about detail of what I'm drawing. Let's get our grab tool. I'll just keep it right here. Fuck. Grab tool. Hit that. Hit this. Good with that. Color. Let's block in some yellow. Get it a little off yellow. And I like these. Kind of a squinty eye. Maybe we'll do another one. 2 squinty eyes. How about a third? 3 squinty eyes and 1 eyeball. Let's get some teeth up in here. And I can go back and knock some teeth out later if I don't want to have that many. And actually, I gotta pull this out way more. What? There we go. So let's go here, hit this. Let's get some gray. Too bright. Get some darker gray. Let's pull that forward. Yeah. We're just doing a block in, so I'll block it in and then you can paint over it or delete it afterwards. And if anyone watches this, they have a better method of doing this stuff, you know, if there's, I really wish you could do like a sketch layer and then go over that, and independent of this, they really should have had layers and groups right from the beginning, but I feel like the app that they made is more for just kind of messing around, not so much a tool for making art. But I mean, this for the most part, it's so great, such a good experience that I'm surprised they didn't do anything like that from the start. I wonder if they just plan on adding it later or what's going on. Maybe they wanted to see if anyone would even care about this, which I certainly do. This is a flat. It's gonna come down kind of like that. I'm out of my paint zone, so let's just kind of get in here real quick. Yeah, and if I had another tool that I could hold it with in my left hand and then draw on it with my right hand, it's just such a missed opportunity. It's almost as if they didn't even test this with an artist or something. It's just a bunch of programmers. Which, you know, power to them. Making, for everything I can tell, the actual functionality, this is the clearest app I've used on PSVR. You know, I can look at my controller on the first PlayStation. I have the regular PS4. I can just look at this and I can see what all the buttons are. You know, I don't have to hold it up close. I don't have to squint. I can look at it from right there, see what it all is. I gotta adjust my camera because it's fucking me up. This is also, obviously, not an anatomically correct skull. So apologies to anyone who's offended. Really does look like shit. I'll just say it's stylized, and then no one can say anything. It's my style, bruh. My shitty shit style. What I really want to do is jump the gun. Let's just start adding some. Some hair. I want bangs though. Let's get him some. Well, let's just keep drawing everything else. I wish that this tool was more fun to draw in the scene with. It's very kind of feels like I really only have one brush I can use, which is fine. But this one is, you know, what you put down is there. It stays. Doesn't excuse me. Doesn't move around or anything. Oh, jeez. keep forgetting you can just blow this thing up and have a nice draw. I'm really not taking advantage of most of the tools that they give you, but I don't know. Until I get more control over them, I don't really know what to do. That was silly. Silly boy. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more fun while listening to music. So, yeah, hope you got some little demo. This is really the main thing I wanted to show is going up in here and drawing your tiny little deets. You know, you could really get crazy. Some people are gonna make some nutso art in here. Alright, so I'm ending my broadcast because I want to listen to Spotify. Ooh, peace. Ah, shit. I don't know how to end my broadcast.